Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It's been a while since I've got one of these videos online. Apologies, I've been mega busy building a new podcast studio. But we'll get back to these videos as soon as I can. So we've got one today, mock test, here you go. It's 3 serious faults, 4 minors, starting off with independent driving. Not long until the first fault. The sat-nav says go ahead at the crossroads, see if you can work out what the fault is. Slowing it down to normal speed here. And we've stopped. Now, the stop line is directly to the right of us if you were in that lane, turning right. However, the stop line for the lane that we're in on the left is a little bit further up. As you can see, they got gently nudged forward before anyone else could come there. Now, I marked it as a minor fault. That could quite easily be a serious fault. Now, next fault, I want you to look at the traffic lights over there, they're red. Watch when they change. Now, we should be moving. We're not. I had to get them to move before the horns went off at the back. Unfortunately, that's been marked as a serious fault. Top tip, if you're sat waiting at traffic lights, do not take your eyes off the traffic lights, because if they change and you don't notice it, serious fault. Now, they're still following the sat-nav here, and the sat-nav uses the phrase bear left here. That means follow the road round. There's no need for an indicator. An indicator was put on there, marked it as a minor fault, although nothing serious came from it. It could be quite a misleading signal. Maybe someone at the back thinks that you're pulling up on the left to do a normal stop. Now, there's another issue with sat-nav here. The instruction was not to take the next road on the right. It was actually to take the second road on the right, up past the bus there. But the learner got a little bit mixed up and chose to turn into this road. Not a serious fault because their turn was fine. More of a planning fault or a reading the sat-nav minor fault there. Now, they managed to get back on track, and the sat-nav is still telling them to go ahead at the moment. If you look ahead on the sat-nav screen, it tells you what's happening next and when, and it was clearly saying there was a right turn coming up. So if you know this area, you would know that you need to get over to the right-hand lane here. That didn't happen. There's a sign up ahead, again, information there saying if you need to go over to the right-hand lane, now's the time to do it. eventually the learner noticed and moved over. I've marked that as a minor fault. A little bit strict with the mark in the day, maybe, but that was quite late, I would say, at reading the signs, not as late as that blue van, I suppose. However, this next bit here, let's hit pause. It's a right turn. Both lanes will let you do a right turn. When you've got options, you should take the left. 9 times out of 10 anyway, you should. Now the learner took the right hand lane here. That's not the fault, but what you're about to see is a fault, and it's not a minor fault, it's a serious fault. Guys, if you chose that right hand lane, stick with it. Don't go jumping about lanes here. Look, they try and jump back over to the left lane. I had to say nope, get back over. Serious fault for lane hopping there. And you have to stick to the lane. Now what you could have done here is went all the way around the roundabout, and then you would have had an opportunity to move out, and you'd end up coming off on the left, but they didn't. They exited on the right hand lane, and look at the speed. They're not making an effort to get up. There's a bus just on the left that you really need to be accelerating away from to then eventually get back. They held that bus up sitting by a left signal on that, so that was the next serious fault. Long story short, guys, if you've got 2 options, choose the left of your options. Or if you want a harder difficulty level, choose the right lane. Up to you guys. And then the next thing that you're going to see is a forward bay park and a little car park off to the side here. This is actually where we brought the mock test to an end, just so that we could go over some of the stuff that was on it. No faults here. It was a really nice manoeuvre. They managed to get the car right in the centre of the bay. So that's the end of this video. I hope it's been helpful. I'm sorry about the delay between getting these videos out. I'll try and get more of them done. But as I say, exciting things ahead getting this podcast studio built. More on that coming soon. Thank you guys. Bye bye.